Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another Call of Duty video here on the channel. Today, we are going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and the reveal that happened earlier today, which was a very awesome reveal. The whole Xbox showcase was actually really good. Xbox is back, man. Absolutely 100%. Xbox is back. Xbox over the last few years has had very disappointing reveals for the most part. There's been a few good games like Starfield, of course, but there was like 10 good games that came out of the Xbox showcase this year, including Black Ops 6. So I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on Black Ops 6 and the Call of Duty side of things in this video. And at the end of the video, I will leave my second channel, or my third channel, I guess, walkthrough video that shows all the trailers, my favorite trailers from the Xbox showcase, showing all of those games. But anyway, guys, jumping into this video, there's some gameplay on Zoo back on Black Ops Cold War, which is, of course, Treyarch's previous iteration of Call of Duty. And just a disclaimer, I have enjoyed every single Treyarch Call of Duty game that has ever come out, from World at War all the way to Black Ops Cold War. I obviously didn't play World at War too much back in the day, but when I have gone back and played World at War, I have enjoyed it. But really, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Black Ops Cold War, I've loved all of those games and played them a lot. So regardless of anything, I know that there's going to be skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 6 and all that stuff, but there's skill-based matchmaking in Cold War, and I enjoyed it, so I think I will enjoy this game when it comes out at the end of October. But anyways, we're going to break this video up into 3 different sections. I'm going to talk about my thoughts about the campaign and the story that they talked about in the reveal, talk about the multiplayer things, which will probably be the brunt of the video, and then at the very end, I will talk about the zombies that was revealed for us here. This is a little bit unorthodox for me. Normally, you guys know me as doing live commentaries every single time I play Call of Duty, but this is going to be a video where I just talk to you guys and do an old school commentary where I give you guys my thoughts and my opinions on what I saw from Black Ops 6 without any bias whatsoever, just honest 100% feedback. So starting off here with the campaign. The campaigns are usually very good in Call of Duty. They have been very short over the last 3 or 4 years since Modern Warfare 2019, but they've been okay. They've been pretty good. Last year's campaign wasn't the most amazing campaign ever. You could tell that it was very rushed, but Treyarch's campaign this year will not be rushed. It will be very much a campaign that they had a lot of time to work on, and it looked good. The story seemed to be very interesting, taking place in the early 90s, which has a lot of interesting history there and all of that stuff. And one of the things that I've always loved about Treyarch games is that they always tie their campaigns to historical events, and their campaigns are basically based on true stories. The characters that we were introduced to were pretty interesting. Frank Woods and the main character. I'm not sure who we're going to be playing as, but the characters seemed interesting. The story seems to be good, and I think that I'm definitely excited for the campaign itself. But of course, you know, the campaign is really something that people don't buy Call of Duty for. People usually buy Call of Duty for the multiplayer and the zombies mode. But I play every Call of Duty campaign at least once, and that goes for Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 2, 3, Vanguard, and Cold War. But I haven't gone back and played those campaigns more than once. Just they haven't quite kept me as much as some of the other ones, but still, nonetheless, I'm very excited for the campaign, and I think it looks good, and the story will be interesting. The only thing that I'm hoping for is that this year that the campaign is a little bit longer. Maybe, I don't know, instead of 6 hours, maybe they can move it up to 8 or 9 hours for a campaign. I think a single player campaign, or being around 12 hours or single player campaign in a first person shooter being around 12 hours is between 8 and 12 hours, I guess, is very reasonable. I actually just finished Doom 3 on my second channel not that long ago, and that game was about 7 hours, 8 hours long, and that's perfect for a first person shooter campaign. So that is the only thing that I would hope for out of the campaign itself. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about and move on to multiplayer, which, as I mentioned, is going to take up a brunt of this video. So, very honest, there's a few things that I love about the multiplayer that we know so far, and there's a few things that I don't really like that much, or I'm a little bit concerned about when it comes to the multiplayer. So let's go ahead and be positive and start off with the good, because that's kind of my nature anyways. I always like focusing on the positives. So the biggest and largest positive that I have gotten from this trailer is that they are bringing back the standard classic prestige system, which is absolutely amazing. Why they ever got rid of the classic prestige system to begin with, I will never understand. and still kind of confuses me because it was a core thing in Call of Duty for almost 20 years. 2007, or about 15 years, I should say that, that's a little bit absurd, but for 12 years, Call of Duty had a standard prestige system. From 2007 in COD 4 all the way to Black Ops 4, standard prestige system. It was a standard part of Call of Duty. Why they ever got rid of it, I will never know, but I am super, super excited to have it back. And they are also bringing back level 1000. So 10 prestiges. You can go from level 0 to probably, I'm going to assume, level 55. That's kind of been a consistent thing throughout the years of Call of Duty. And then you can go from level 56 to level 1000, which is amazing. It's huge. I mean, just that fact alone means I'm going to buy this game and play it, because it is one of the things that has always gravitated me towards Call of Duty is the prestige system. I mean, that is what makes me enjoy Call of Duty from the get-go, is that standard prestige system where you go up to level 55, you reset your rank, you go through that prestige again, and just you keep doing it over and over and over again. And it keeps me engaged in the game, it keeps me enjoying the game, and it always gives me something to shoot for. Over the last few years, you guys know I haven't touched Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, and some of that is the way that the game is designed, the way that the game plays, but some of it is definitely the prestige system. The season-based prestige system is not something that really keeps me interested in the game. Of course, Vanguard and Cold War, which are two of my favorite Call of Duty games from this new era, had that seasonal prestige system, but that obviously goes back to the mechanics. But the prestige system from those games, just in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 in particular, just did not keep me engaged or interested in the game. So this is huge news, and I am very, very excited that the standard prestige system is coming back, because it means that the players will be at different spots, and it won't be the Call of Duty game where everybody has the best class setups within a week of the game coming out. You reset your rank, you have to work those classes back up. Of course, there's going to be probably prestige unlocks where you can unlock your favorite weapon with all the attachments that you had on it while you were going through that prestige. But still, it's going to delay the really sweaty, try-hard setups from entering the game for quite a while. And the only people that will get those really good setups fast are the people who are really, really dedicated to the game, who play it a lot. So that is definitely my first big thing. And I was like when they said that, I was vocally excited when I was watching the showcase, because it's such huge news. It's such a big thing in Call of Duty from over the years, and I'm super, super happy to see it back, because it's an amazing feature within Call of Duty. So the next thing that I liked is I think that the HUD looks really clean. I know that this is kind of a very small thing in the grand scheme of things, but I like that the HUD is small. I like that the HUD is clean. It looks a lot like Black Ops Cold War's HUD, just a little bit different and upgraded, which I think is awesome. And another side note, this kind of goes with everything about the reveal that we got, but the graphics look absolutely incredible. The weapons look really good. The maps look really good. The character design looks really good. This is definitely going to be the highest graphic Call of Duty game that we have ever played, by far. And I haven't decided yet what console I'm going to buy it on yet. I haven't really figured that out. I'm either going to buy it on the PlayStation or the Xbox, of course, but I haven't decided which one. I know that the Series X tends to have better graphics overall than the PlayStation, but I don't know. I haven't decided that yet, but I will eventually. But regardless of what console you're on, the game will look incredible, and that's just a little bit of a side note. So yeah, I did like the HUD. I also kind of think that it's pretty cool that you can kind of customize the HUD to how you like it, which I think is cool. But I'm probably going to have the standard HUD with the minimap, the way that Call of Duty's been for years. But I can see people definitely experimenting with that a little bit. Now, something that I want to talk about, those are basically the two good things. Since we have so little information about the multiplayer, those are the two things that I really liked about the campaign, or the multiplayer that we saw so far. But there are a few things that concern me. Maybe they're not full-on negatives yet, but there are definitely a few things that concern me. And the thing that concerns me a little bit is the new movement system that they have, the omnidirectional movement system. I'm not sure how many people will be using this a lot, because it is a setting you can toggle on and off. I personally don't know yet if I'll use it or not. I probably won't, because I kind of like the way that Call of Duty is. But I'm a little bit concerned about that, just because I think that it will make gunfights super, super inconsistent. I mean, the slide makes gunfights inconsistent enough in this game. I don't think I need somebody doing a slide to like doing a dolphin dive slide to my right and just being an annoying player. I think part of the annoyance that I've been getting out of Call of Duty over the last 2 years is the movement being too crazy, with people sliding all over the place and jumping all over the place and just kind of being just annoying, seeming like they're trying way too hard for how the game should be. But at the same time, it looks kind of fun. The movement looks kind of fun playing that way. So we'll just have to see how it turns out in practice. But that's something I'm a little bit cautiously optimistic about, or cautiously negative about, I guess, because I'm kind of in the middle. It looks cool, but at the same time, I'm like, will it make the game annoying, or will the movement actually be a lot of fun? You know, being able to sprint backwards, being able to sprint to the side, being able to dive or slide any direction that you want. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it plays. So it's something that I'm not like, this is a bad thing, you know, it's going to ruin the game. But I'm a little bit nervous about it. The other thing that I wasn't a huge fan of is the new setting where your character automatically mantles, automatically play. I don't really like those settings. I think that is not necessary in Call of Duty. In fact, part of the skill gap in Call of Duty is learning how to mantle, when to mantle, all that stuff over objects and everything like that. So I think that that's just a setting that's going to make Call of Duty for a new player way too easy, where they're not going to even learn the game at all. And again, that's not really a negative for me, because I'm going to play normally. Obviously, those settings aren't going to be something that I have checked on since I've been playing Call of Duty for so long. But it's definitely something that I am a little bit concerned about for sure. And honestly, the last good note, I guess I've kind of been going a little bit back and forth, but the last good thing that I really, really liked from this reveal is the gameplay that they showed a little bit within the trailer, within the reveal itself. The gameplay looked really good. It looked a lot like Black Ops Cold War, and you guys are seeing the gameplay on the screen right now. I like Black Ops Cold War. It was a fun game. Score streaks are coming back as well, which is a huge thing. Hopefully, it's not the support type kill streak system or score streak system that they had in Black Ops Cold War. But overall, guys, I know I say this every year, but I am optimistic about this game, more cautiously than I've been cautiously optimistic about Call of Duty for 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row, really. And that's not going to change here. I'm definitely cautiously optimistic, because no matter what the features are in the game, standard prestige system, whatever, there's still going to be skill-based matchmaking within the game, unless Xbox decides to pull that plug, which would be awesome. I think all of us would like that and make it kind of a normal, natural Call of Duty experience. But I have a very good feeling, and I mean, it's like almost 95% positive that we will not have that classic prestige or the skill-based matchmaking be reduced. I think it's just going to be a sweaty game like it's been for the last few years. But for me, the problem is not the sweat. I don't really mind skill-based matchmaking all that much, as long as the core things in the game are fun. The maps are good, the score streaks are good, the classic prestige system being back to have something to grind for. I'm going to enjoy the game, and this year I'm going to do things a little bit different, because I think the last 2 years I've just tried to jump on and grind too quickly and haven't enjoyed the game. So again, I'm cautiously optimistic. I liked what I saw. Treyarch has never failed me as far as enjoying a game, so I don't think that they're going to do it this year either. And another thing that I loved is that the game looks very Treyarch. I had a little bit of a concern in one of my previous Race to Prestige videos on Black Ops 1, where I mentioned that I was nervous about how the game was going to look, because they're using the same engine that Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 are on. And so I was a little nervous, but the game looks very authentically Treyarch, which is obviously very, very good, a very good thing, because the development teams are different, and I like that difference. There's a reason that Treyarch has been my favorite development team all the way since Black Ops 2. So definitely am happy to see that it looks very uniquely Treyarch. That's definitely a positive thing. And last but not least, we can't talk about anything. We can't finish this video without talking about zombies and what zombies look like. Obviously, we did not get very much gameplay, which makes sense since it's still a little bit early. Call of Duty Next will probably get a lot more information. But right off the bat, 2 round-based zombies, green, positive, huge positive there. Round-based zombies is back, which means I'm assuming that both of those maps will have its own unique wonder weapon, its own unique Easter egg that's picking up right from the Dark Ether storyline, which is, again, a huge positive. And it actually looked like there were 4 brand new characters that are going to be unique to this map. Now that could be wrong. I could have just seen the trailer wrong, or seen the reveal wrong, but it looked to me like there's going to be the classic, or there's going to be 4 characters that have their own unique personalities, own unique voice lines, which is again another big positive. The operator zombies was not super popular. People still enjoyed Black Ops Cold War Zombies a lot, but people missed the characters because the characters were fun, they were unique, and it looks like there's going to be characters returning. The one map that they showed us that was kind of in a facility within probably the Pacific somewhere, looked very Zetsubo Noshima-esque. Don't think it's going to be like that, but it looked very much like that, so that's pretty cool. Should be interesting map there. And I also thought that the new zombie type looked pretty cool. There was that one big zombie, and then there was regular ones. So overall, zombies looks really good. But again, zombies is not something that I'm ever really worried about when it comes to Treyarch, because they always do well. The only thing that so basically, to wrap this video up, the campaign looks good and interesting. The story is intriguing me already. Multiplayer, cautiously optimistic about, as always. I love that there's the new prestige system coming in. The gameplay looked pretty good overall, and I'm excited for the multiplayer, to give it a go, to see how good it is. Of course, we'll get the beta, which obviously helps a whole bunch. I'm actually not going to... This is going to be the first year where I actually don't pre-order the game until the beta, because I just want to make sure that it's going to be a game I enjoy. Also, I'm probably going to just play it on Xbox, because as much as the Vault Edition looks really cool, I've been there, done that. I bought 2 Vault Editions in both Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, and I disliked both of those games, so probably am going to not do that this year and buy the Vault Edition for this game. Play it on Game Pass, so if for whatever reason I do not like Black Ops 6, I can just go back to, I don't have to be like, oh, I just wasted $100 on Call of Duty. I can just be like, oh, the game was free, so that's fine. I didn't like it, and that is what it is. But again, Treyarch has never let me down, and I don't think they're going to let me down this year either. And then finishing up, Zombies looks really good as well. So again, good campaign, cautiously optimistic about multiplayer, and then of course I'm excited for the Zombies mode as well. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thought I would do a little bit of a different video talking about the reveal instead of doing everybody else's videos where they upload the trailer reveal and they upload all the news and information. I just wanted to give my thoughts about what I saw from the reveal, give my honest feedback, and overall I'm pretty excited. But again, Call of Duty Next is really where I'll be able to give my true, honest, 110% opinion about how I feel about the game. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, a like rating is always appreciated. Check out any of my other previous Call of Duty videos from this week. I uploaded the next part of my Race to Prestige on Modern Warfare 3 yesterday, which was a lot of fun. You can feel free to check that out as well. And if you want to check out my video from my second channel that has all of the trailers or my top 10 favorite trailers from the Xbox Showcase, I will leave that video linked at the end of this video for you guys to check out if you so wish. I've been doing walkthrough videos over there for probably 3 or 4 months at this point, and I have a lot of fun doing that over there. But anyways, I will see you guys all on another Call of Duty video very, very soon.